Going to show you how to make fire starter today, homemade fire starter. All you're going to need is cotton balls, Vaseline, some pliers. I'm using needle nose pliers, a lighter, straw, and some scissors. What you do is you want to take your cotton ball here, take it out of your pack, you want to just rub it in your Vaseline. You're not wanting to just absolute gob a bunch on there. And you just rub it around in here. And what I like to do is I like to break it in half, break the cotton ball in half, and twist it like that. And you're going to get this all over your fingers. It's going to be messy. And just roll it up like that. Keep a towel around to dry your hands off. You can take your straw. You'll cut it. I've done cut this one, but I'm going to show you how to do it. You want to measure it about a length of a finger here. This one here is a little bit long, so we'll cut it off about where I want them. You have to hold it because this will fly off. You cut your straw. You get a length about like that. You can get these straws anywhere, at local restaurants. I mean, everybody knows where to get a straw at. You take your needle nose, you crimp your end down like that. You're closing off the end there. You're going to take your cigarette lighter and you're going to melt this in. What you're doing is you're sealing the end of this straw. You want to sit there and hold it till it closes. Once it cools off, it'll be sealed. It takes a little bit, not long, a few seconds. You take your pliers off and you'll have something that looks like that. It's sealed off on one end. Alright, and you take your cotton balls that you've got the Vaseline on and you start pushing it down in your straw here. It can be a little aggravating. Keep your towel. So what I do is take a toothpick, just a standard toothpick, to help push this down in here. Well, this one's not wanting to go. Guys, this makes like the third time we've tried to make this video because we've had microphone trouble or something's happened every time we tried to make the video. But this is live. We don't edit. If we mess up, we just go back. And if it's not too bad, we just leave it. I'll wipe the end off the straw to get the excess off of it. And you just keep putting your pieces in here. Like I said, it's easier if you take something like a toothpick, something like that. You want to poke it down in there as far as you can get it. Well, I broke my toothpick. See what I'm talking about? It's just some stuff just don't want to work some days. If you get it down in there like that, wipe it off because you're fixing to melt that in, and Vaseline is flammable. So, alright, crimp your end just like I showed you earlier. Crimp it down. Take your cigarette lighter. Close it off. What you're doing is you're melting the end of this. And you're going to sit there and hold it. Now you might want to do, you probably want to do these outside if you've got a covered porch or somewhere where you're out of the wind while you're doing it in your garage. You know, some women might not like you doing this in the house. I'm just putting that out there. Now you're crimped shut, and what you've essentially made here is a waterproof case that holds that. Now what you would do in an emergency situation, you would just light the straw and it would burn through, catching up your cotton balls. Now some of you are going to ask, why are you putting Vaseline on the cotton balls? Like I said, it's flammable. And this works when it's wet. I'm going to dry my hands off real good, and I'm going to show you the difference. Standard cotton ball, nothing on it, straight out of the pack. Now I'm going to light this. Like I said, if you do this, do it outside. Do not do it in your house. Light your cotton ball and watch. You'll watch it burn. Now watch the burn time on it. It's essentially out now. It's just smoldering. Now this would work, you know, if it's not damp or if you need something like that. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a piece of this foil and I'm going to snuff that out because it is still smoking. You just want to snuff it out here. Now I'm going to show you the difference. Watch this. Vaseline. Standard Vaseline you get at Walmart, anywhere. This just happens to be from Walmart. It's Walmart brand. Now I'm going to put some Vaseline on it. Now I didn't put very much on that at all. Now I'm going to rub it around in here. Getting it all in it. Now I'm going to show you the difference of using this as just using regular cotton balls. Drying my hands off again. Like I said, this is flammable. Now watch the difference in the burn time on this. You get a much higher flame. You get a longer burn on it. This works even when it's wet, guys. As long as you can get a spark to catch it, it'll work. I carry this in my backpacks. Anytime I go out hunting or fishing, I always carry this system in my backpack. Now, today I'm using a regular lighter that you would use in the house. You know, this works with a flint and steel too. Now, I'm going to snuff this out. But you can see how much longer this is still burning, and it will continue to burn for a good while. This works excellent in a wet situation. Now, what I do is I keep mine in a pellet can that, you know, my kids have. Empty pellet can. I keep them in there. I've got probably 12 in this can. And I always carry a fire starter. You can get a fire starter at Harbor Freight for, I want to say, under $2. You know, maybe $3. It's not that much down there to get one. And it works pretty good. That's what I carry in my pack. But you can find fire starters anywhere. You can find them on Amazon. Like I said, Harbor Freight. But this is the system I use, and it works. And all I do is I put them in this tin, I close it up, and it's ready to go in my pack. Only thing I have to make sure I carry some form of fire starter. Do this outside. Do not do it in your house. I'm doing it in the house because I'm lucky enough to have someone that doesn't get on to me for doing stuff like this in the house. Some of you may not be, but guys, stuff like this is important to know. It can save your life. If you haven't liked the channel, please like, please subscribe, tap the bell so you'll know whenever we post a video. And I hope everyone's having a good day, and I want to thank you for watching. Feel free to share these videos with your friends. Please comment below. Any other ideas y'all have y'all might want to see a video in. Thank you.